Hi everyone, welcome back to Digitally Tired because the internet is exhausting. My name is Chriz Lee and I'm joined here with the wonderful Michelle. Hi, welcome. Animator, illustrator, VFX artist, editor. What else? So many talented things that you do. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm Michelle. I'm an artist,
Yeah.
and obviously, Chris was able to point out some of those other things I wear hats of. So, yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And then we're also joined by your husband JP and then your brother Miguel. We have this is the first time we have an audience here on the show, so this is actually kind of exciting. By all means, clap or laugh. Thank you, for literally any reason at all. But thank you so much for being here. Now we met about what feels like almost a year ago at an event where I saw you literally doing watercolor art, and the things you were creating so quickly were really impressive. So like my first question for you is how did you get into this? How did you do this? When did this start for you?
Well, it started with my mom and dad. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm sorry. Inappropriate. So I actually started art when I was around 4, and honestly, I kind of started because of my brother.
Okay.
It was kind of like a
Woo!
it was a healthy competition because my brother's an artist, and so I always saw that he drew like a lot of like Pokemon anime and whatever got him attention with our family. I thought, well, maybe I want attention from mom and dad.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I started drawing also like anime cartoons, and then actually I started drawing people first. So
Okay. I'm sorry. You said you were 4 years old?
of 4,
Wow.
the
Okay.
earliest memory.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Thanks. And I think like once getting into like middle school is probably where I started seriously thinking, wait, artist is a job
Yeah.
that I can do, and I pretty much after that was just straightforward art. And obviously like being supported by my family and with support from my brother too, encouraging me to continue art. I was able to get the foundation and go to school for that. I went to a high school program
Okay.
for specifically for art, which I'm very grateful for that experience. And then that actually led me into going to college for animation, and that's where
Ooh, okay.
my love for animation actually expanded. So, and then from that point on, I just kept going.
Okay, wow. So really you started like young. So when they say like do you have like 10 years of experience plus, like you really have had that since you were young. What was it about it that has kept you going with art? What is it about it when you're working on it, when you're creating? How does it make you feel that you go, I love doing this?
It just feels like a no-brainer that the first thing in my mind that I want to do if I see something, I feel something, I just need to put it down on paper. I'm a visual person,
Yeah.
and not because I'm an artist, but just I see things through my eyes. I just see it, and part of me wants to like, well, how can I create it, recreate it? Because I also want to share that with other people. I want people to see what I see. So I think that brings me joy, and I hope that brings joy to others.
For sure. No, you in December you did the 30, what was that challenge called?
So on Instagram, it's hashtag December, so Disney December
Yeah.
combined. It's hosted by my favorite artists on Instagram who are very known for their Disney work. And for 30 days straight, you create a piece based on a prompt that's
Yes.
listed. Or 31. There's 31
There's
days.
31 days. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right, because of New Year's.
And I love that kind of challenge. I know it sounds a little unhealthy to just be drawing or
mean-
making, but even as simple as like a doodle on a post-it note or a napkin, I think that counts.
Yeah,
because
I was just gonna say because you said that you hope that it brings people joy, and just seeing your artwork daily was really impressive. Like I was every time that I was at work, because you posted it usually like in the morning sometimes, I would show it to my team, and I would be like, she just did this. This is crazy. It's really impressive. So yeah, you got the joy pound down and like giving it to people. So
Oh, thank you.
it's totally there. But how is it that you go about it? Like, do you have a way of, I'm feeling creative, I need to be at this space, I have to have music on? Like, do you have a ritual when it comes to when you sit down and start painting?
For my ritual, it's really just, finding that safe space for me. Unfortunately, I become a shrimp when I grow up and get really into. I use my iPad for drawing most of the work for that challenge.
Okay.
And then I actually halfway through I went into painting. So, and coincidentally during Christmas I actually received literally like 10 mini canvases for Christmas. So I was like, actually, I'm going to use that just because I wanted to get these canvases not blank anymore.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
It just kind of worked out where at that moment, I didn't want to use digital. So it's nice that there was no strict rules with that kind of challenge. You can say, hey, I want to do digital, but then I'm going to do something traditional. And I'm also a painter, so I love combining both of those skills in my projects.
Yeah. So you were just mentioning how you had canvases and you have your iPad. And I also mentioned at the beginning how you do different types of art. Can you list us off the kind of art that you do? Like, do you do canvas? You do paintings?
I do
digital art.
So I do digital painting and illustration.
Okay.
For the digital side, and then for painting, I use acrylic.
Okay.
So just specifically acrylic. And then, my third medium is pen and ink and pencil. So,
okay.
And watercolor. I put them all together.
What else?
And what else? I think because I like to not be limited in the tools that I use to create. Because there are some artworks that you use a specific medium to convey a certain texture or vibe, and for some materials that would be the strongest material for that piece. So, and that's the thing with artists, like we can pick and choose like what would work for this project. And for me, when it comes to digital, I still use like my painterly tendencies that I apply into digital. So I'm still not as clean using digital medium. Like I really have that painterly application.
Which is still impressive.
Well.
Like, I just gotta say it, just because I love art in general. I love anything. So my type of art, I guess, is just photography and like filmmaking. But whenever I see art that's just like, paintings or drawing or that sort of things, that's just something that I've always wanted to do growing up, and I've never got around to it. So whenever I see others doing it, I just go like, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm glad you're doing it so I can like appreciate it. But you were talking about illustration, and you illustrated these books, right?
Yes.
How did this happen? And were this the first works that you put out there in terms of like in books?
So with the books was really a coincidence of me saying yes to something that I had absolutely no experience in, which was children's books or, illustrating for a published book. So it started around after I graduated and just navigating as a freelancer. I kind of was just open to any opportunity that would actually let me use my skill. And fortunately, I had with my Instagram, there were people who found me there. And in particular, this author, she actually found me on Instagram because I was constantly posting my works that aligned with her vision of what she wanted for her children's books. And what's great about working with my author, she was open to my ideas of how this character would be portrayed, and
So good.
so excited. And it just somehow it aligned with both of our visions. So my author is Shanita Allen. This is actually a series that she's writing. She has actually 9 books written.
This is really cute.
Yeah, thank you.
You said 9 books?
Yes, 9. And this is, I'm working on my 4th book with her, because her first 2 books were illustrated with another artist. But after the second book, that's when she came to find me, and I said, sure, I'll try to, you know, copy the same vibes as the first Illustrator. So, but what's great about this one is that she still wanted to have that watercolor traditional look, but I was able to offer I can do this digitally, which would be a bit more efficient.
Yes, yeah, right.
So I made these 3.
What, this were the first 3?
Oh my gosh, no, this is the latest one.
Oh,
There's one more.
Okay.
Should I bend down and
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I was like, oh my gosh, again. I have more.
There's more coming. Please hold.
So this was the first one.
This was the first one.
Yeah, Into the Stars. So that really gave me a foundation of how I'm going to approach the rest of her books, because it was like,
wow. And
honestly,
every page, you did like every page.
Every page, every
this
spread.
Wow. There's a lot of details too. How did you feel when you got this in your hands for the first time? Was this the first time where you worked with someone else, like in a book specifically, and they were like, hey, you did this? How did that feel?
It still feels surreal, and I don't know if it's because like I tend to just I make the art and it just goes in the wind.
Yeah,
and then
right.
And I think the incredible thing about like having a published book is to have it viscerally in your hands.
Yes, yeah.
So it felt really great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And for this, I resonated with her story, and that's what helps make me feel comfortable giving my best.
Yeah.
For these books.
And how many have you made?
So
4?
4, and then okay, sorry, I have more.
No, please.
Every book comes with an activity.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So in collaboration with the book, it would have an attached activity, and I also created the activity.
This is so fun.
Yeah. And it made me think about, wow, you know what? Why didn't I get into this earlier? This is actually so fun. I've always loved coloring and activity books, so it's like no wonder to just kind of make it how I think I would have loved my little self would like.
Whoa. So every book comes with one? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so 8 total?
8 total for her so far.
For her, yes.
And I'm actually working on her next book.
On her next book.
Coming soon.
That is so cool. This is awesome. And is this something that would, like, you know, in essence, like last forever and could be passed down with generation, that sort of thing? Like, this is, and like just having your name like right there. Yeah. That's pretty dope. But then, is this your latest work when it comes to illustration?
So this is actually a collection of both me and my brother's work, and I would say actually 70% of it is my brother's artwork.
Oh, okay. Let's remind you that Miguel is here. Her brother is still here in the room with us.
And I think for me, again, I love being able to give myself to others.
Yeah.
And I wanted just to celebrate my brother. With my previous experience doing books, I figured, why can't we make our own?
Okay.
So that's kind of what came about this project
so
last year.
So this is you and your brothers? So you both together did this?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, can I look through it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kicking out a little bit because I've been seeing it on social media. I was like, I want to get my hands on this. This is so cool. Miguel, would you like to come in and say a few things about it? Do you have any thoughts that you wanted to share?
Sure.
Please.
I would talk. Share
I can.
You want to sit over here?
Oh, sure, yeah.
And then just lean in as much as you can.
Oh, thanks.
Can you see him a little bit there?
Yeah, he's fine.
Great, perfect.
If you wanted to move the mic closer, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, everyone.
There you go, Miguel, everybody. Tell us about this.
So, like what Michelle said, it's mostly my art. Oh, sorry. My artwork in there, but she also has her versions of the same creatures that I illustrated. And all the writing is done by me. There's a bit of research involved for every historical or mythological character. but a lot of it is also up to my interpretation. And because I'm, by the way, currently working on a graphic novel, 20 years in the making.
Ah, that's so cool.
My passion project. And so I just felt throughout the years, I think like many artists sometimes they get
I'm
little,
sorry, real quick. Chupacabra
oh,
mentioned. Continue.
yeah. But yeah, it's also my way of trying to dip my toes into the publishing world and see what it's like, and a little.
This is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
This is so pretty.
I'm trying to build up a whole lore,
Look
is
at
what I'm
this.
saying. So it's actually kind of by the third volume, it's going to all come together. If that
Okay.
makes
There would
sense.
be
Yeah.
there would be 3 books in total.
Yeah.
So
Three.
how did this concept come about specifically?
It's really just a collaboration. We just honestly just wanted to get something out, and the title is a Filipino word, also derived from Spanish. It means story or storytelling.
Kuwento. I can see it's
Yeah.
Spanish now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
This is so cool. Please, yes.
Oh yeah. Actually, so all of the character designs and illustration of the work, you can actually see us working on them on our YouTube channel.
Ooh,
Yes.
so there's some behind the scenes of like the process that went into making this.
And all of these were actually from a few years ago when we were challenging each other to create these creatures in our interpretation. And that is also part of the reason why we felt like we wanted to, showcase our work, but not always online, but maybe
Yeah.
in another format.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be a lot of them. And we're like, we can make a book out of this.
Wow. I just need to. This is where the audience comes in, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Not
to
really.
this
I don't
piece?
want to.
Okay, no, you're totally cool. You're totally
but,
cool. But actually, if you can pass that real quick.
Oh, yeah.
We're just improvising. This is fantastic. So she said that she was inspired by you growing up into like becoming an artist. How did you become inspired to become an artist yourself?
Long story short, it's just something. It was more of a social thing. Like I grew up also having a very early memory of when I first started drawing, but I really got into it. Sorry, I'm not trying to touch the wire.
No, you're good. You're good.
Do this. I really got into it during middle school or maybe early primary school when I'm a 90s kid. So I
Right.
grew up
Same.
with Pokemon.
Yes.
And I love drawing Pokemon. And all my classmates got excited watching me drawing Pokemon. So that just became a thing for me. Like I love drawing. I love getting people excited and fanboying over Pokemon. But around college is when I started taking it seriously.
Okay.
And like I got to learn to draw realistically and all the basics. And yeah.
Did you? Oh, so I gotta ask. Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Oh, man, such a big question.
That's the question.
Growing with the OG and growing up with all the
Yeah.
everything
else,
generation,
yeah.
it's hard to pick. But I got fascinated generally around the second generation, like
me
legendary
too.
birds,
Yes.
and dogs, and
Yeah, your Lugia, Articuno. Yeah.
yeah. But I do love Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo
yeah.
is my favorite, like first movie villain.
Yes.
type
Yes.
Pokemon,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. See,
welcome.
now that's all I needed to know. No. But that's really, really cool. Growing up, also a 90s kid as well. A lot of my friends, whenever I saw them drawing or I saw that they would get into drawing, it would always be like anime will be your Dragon Ball, your Sailor Moon, your Pokemon, that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. I love seeing that. I love that sort of like a generational thing because I still, even to this day, when people start drawing, usually they lean more towards anime as well. So
Yeah.
and that's pretty sick. Cool. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to jump in here for a
yeah.
moment and share the spotlight. But Michelle, I have a few more questions for you, if that's all right. You're welcome to stay there.
I think I'll just eat out.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah. There he goes. And
Yay!
I'm just gonna adjust this just a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. So having this one that you both work together, how do you feel having this one in your hand? Having that like this is your creation with your brother.
I feel relieved.
Yeah?
That's I'm like, I think I'm just so relieved that we were able to even pull this off. Just because like we're so used to seeing how other people are able to just make their own dreams come true. And
Yes.
I think we are in the era of you can do whatever you want.
Yes. Yeah.
So relieved, but also I'm so proud of me and my brother. We've always had different opinions about art and all of that, but this is kind of a accumulation of what we really enjoy is, art in essence.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very, I'm still not in belief
Still
right
like
now.
processing it. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I can't even put into words.
Yeah.
And as artists, we're trying to express ourselves no matter
Yes.
what. So it's just like this. Like I
That.
don't have to say it.
Yeah,
like-
and that is just the beginning, because you said you got several more books coming. So you're working on this. You're working on this. What else can people expect from you? Like, do you have any future goals? Do you have the goals? Do you have any future goals? Not girls. You have any future goals in terms of like, do you want to become an animator? Do you want to work on a show? Like, what do you see your future being like?
That's hard because I think I really enjoy just what medium I can put my story out. And again, I'm always going to be inspired by my rival here, but eventually I would love to create my own story. And I think right now I'm in that moment of life of let me kind of build that story. Let me figure out what matters to me instead of like jumping into it. This is not really jumping into it. This is something that's
yes.
already been developed.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think I have a lot of life I want to still learn. So right now it's kind of like a survival thing. Like I am using my skills for work, but for projects, and I would love to continue with like children's books because that's something I'm consistently still so happy to see.
It's cute and it's beautiful, and
Thank
you got my vote. Please
Thank
keep
you.
on putting your work out there. And do you believe you have a specific style when it comes to when you draw?
This is based on what other people tell me because I can't even tell what my style is.
Right, yeah.
And my work is like cute, anime, a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
But some part of me loves to dive into like edgy and a little bit more dark work. And that's kind of, I think it's part of me wanting to undermine what people's expectations sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or surprise people. But a lot of people come to me for, more portrait, loving, like sweet, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's
No, yeah, I
the most
totally
I get.
I understand what you're trying to say. How would you, so being able to, at this point of your life, where you have several books that you've been illustrated and the ones that you're working on and all these side projects, for someone that may be starting out right now and they might go on Instagram and see so many talented artists, do you have any advice for them in terms of like, hey, keep trying, keep doing this, like find your own way, kind of, do you have any advice for those people that are just starting out and might feel overwhelmed with the amount of like talent that's out there?
It feels like an advice for myself. If I were to say, just start what makes you enjoy in the first place, what you create, right? Just simply have a sketchbook with you. This would be more like a practice thing. Have a sketchbook with you. If you see something, take note of it if you don't want to draw it, but also just keep building that library of ideas that would inspire you to create. And I think that's what makes me kind of like keep going, because right now the world needs art.
Yeah, agreed.
They need storytellers, and they need, just more kindness and how we also treat people. And I think that ties into art because of, you can kind of see what, wow, I'm just,
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm like, wait, I'm thinking about this right now. Just going back to that, just practice your craft, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Practice your craft. For me, I'm always going to keep practicing how to draw people, how to really see what I'm seeing like in front of me. and just be willing to learn.
Yes.
Be willing to learn. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Learn.
Please be open to it though.
Right.
Because
Yes.
I know it's, when you go to school, there's something in the brain where you're just like, I don't want to learn this.
Yeah.
Like, just
I already
because-
know everything I need to know.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's always something new that you
Mm-hmm.
have to kind of like, let me try that.
Yes. And always be consistent with it, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just can't like try a few things. Oh, that didn't work out, and then just kind of give up on it. You have to keep on trying and just sticking with it. And eventually, you'll find your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So I am, like I mentioned before, I am not an artist when it comes to this type of art, when it comes to drawing or watercolor painting or any of those sorts. And I know you could say that art is subjective, but I will say that I'm bad at it. So you brought a few things, and I was wondering if we could tackle just a little challenge right here and now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could. So when I had one of my closest friends, we did a podcast together, and he's also a watercolor artist. He specifically focuses on portraits, and he challenged me to do a watercolor portrait of him. It was not good. So if we could not try faces, listen, I could show you.
But let me ask you this.
Yes,
why
please.
why did you feel like it wasn't good?
Because because I had an idea on my head
Okay.
of what I wanted to create, and that's not what came out. So because I was trying to obviously do like his face, and it just kind of gave like,
Well, let me be the judge of that.
please.
I would love and that's what I like about for me, I want to see how people are trying to
Okay, so this
Yeah.
is what he looks like.
Oh.
So
And
he has-
that's your piece?
That's what he did of mine. Yes. I will put it on a clip on the screen later. But this is what. This is
Ooh.
okay. Ooh, this is what I'm getting. You seeing this?
Okay. Interesting.
So this is his like the bun on his hair because he had his hair up.
I love
And
that.
the glasses, his beard, but it just kind of came out like a sort of clown type of hair looking. So
But what did he think?
he took it with him. I signed it for him, and he's gonna cherish it forever, probably.
There you go.
So I guess that's what matters. So I thought if we could try something, because I kind of want to redeem myself, but not. I don't want to do a portrait. Maybe scenery, maybe a cartoon character. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh gosh. I mean that would have been my first challenge for you. But I know I also don't like to put that on the spot for you or for
I
some
mean,
people.
I am more than welcome to try again. Just not let it be your face, because I don't want to do that to you or to anyone that's family.
I would have also cherished it and put it on the refrigerator so every day we would look at it.
And be like, we've come a long way. Me personally.
But you tried.
I did try. And like, I'm literally crying.
No.
I did try. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. We couldn't stop laughing.
But see, that's the joy.
Yes,
That is literally
yes.
the joy of
Yeah.
art. Is that it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It
not.
was.
It's not serious.
It was not.
It won't be in a museum.
It will
Maybe-
not be in a museum for sure.
Well, I will argue maybe in 3,000 years we could.
3,000 years?
Wait, that's really a bad number.
I don't think I'll have generations that'll
No,
last
but hear
that
me.
long.
No. No, but hear me out. They'll want to have evidence that people still made art by hand,
Yeah.
and you could use that as an example that people still made art by hand.
Anyways, what do you think we should do?
Okay. I was thinking maybe we can do a favorite animal.
Okay, I love animals.
What's your favorite animal?
Monkeys and giraffes. But I think I'm going to try giraffe maybe because it's like a long neck, a little snout.
Yeah.
Cannot mess that up.
I'm okay.
Well, Miguel, you got
can-
something to say?
No, I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Just
Just
that.
this. Yep.
Just this. Actually hold your hand like this as a reference.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, and see, here's the thing, right? Here's the the secret.
Yes.
That's not really a secret.
Right.
You can use reference.
Right.
We
I could.
You could, you know, not everything has to come from your brain.
Yeah.
Which artists, some of us will have that library. So it will just be like,
Yeah, I will look up a giraffe. Okay, we're good. We're back. We just set up. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and do a giraffe. My vision, and this is my canvas, is I'm gonna do the neck coming out here, right? The face here, and then eating off the giraffe is just eating something off a tree because I'm assuming they do that. And then like a little background with like trees and leaves in the back. In theory, that's what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna be doing?
I'm going to do a jellyfish,
Okay.
but I'll put a spin onto it. So it's a surprise.
I'm gonna keep it straightforward and do an actual giraffe.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just jump into it.
Sounds good.
Let's just do this. Okay, so I'm not gonna look at you because I don't wanna be too inspired, I guess, or intimidated is the word.
You want to stick to your vision.
I want to stick to my vision.
Stick to your
And
vision.
I have this little reference here. This is what I have. This is a giraffe's neck. Okay. So, question. Do you have thoughts as you're doing this? Or do you just like, do you have to be thinking specifically, I'm going to do this line, I'm going to do that line? Or are you just thinking about anything else and your body is just doing its thing? Does that make sense?
I think it's the latter.
Okay.
Like it's like more of me once I put it down, the race is on, you know?
Okay.
Just keep going.
If you have any questions for me, I'm welcome to ask as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm going to start with the background
I
first.
might actually watch you.
Why? It's unnecessary for you to do that. So I'm gonna start with the background. I'm gonna do some trees
Sorry.
and just like bushes, not even trees, like a bush.
Bushes, okay.
I'm just gonna like kind of like
Sounds good.
do this. That's like a green, and then like,
I really love it.
oh great, thank you. Maybe in 1,000 years instead of 3, it'll mean something. Where do I go from here? I'm gonna do the neck now. She's locked in, by the way. She's focusing. How tall is this giraffe?
Ooh. Have you ever been up close to a giraffe before?
I haven't. Well, I guess at the Disney's Animal Kingdom, I've seen giraffes from a distance, but I guess not more than 30 or 50 feet away. I've never been like reaching out my hand, that sort of thing, where they're like up in my face. I guess I'll just.
My husband and I, we actually went to a zoo a little further out from Orlando, and I think that was the first time I actually realized, wait, you can actually go up to a giraffe. Doing the feeding.
Yeah.
Like I think in my brain I was so used to Disney's Animal Kingdom, like the way that they have the animals there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, wait, you can actually be closer. So.
How did it feel?
It's kind of almost profound because I was like, wait a minute, the head is so big. It's literally like a child's body size.
Yeah.
And all this time I'm like, they're so small far away, you know?
And they have long
and
tongues.
Yes.
Like their tongue is really long.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming it's for reaching probably. So were you like this, like feeding it like this?
Well, I didn't feed because you have to pay
got
to
it.
feed.
Okay.
But you could still stand around and their heads are just like right here.
The dimensions are off.
How do you know?
Because I put the tree here and like the face has to be at least this big. It's okay. Anyways, I'm going to do the hair in the back.
Sorry, I don't mean to like...
Please.
I can't...
Share any kind of advice.
I just want to help you with your vision.
Okay.
So the great thing is you're just laying the foundation. You can always cover it up.
That's what I was going for. See, I know what I'm doing.
So right now, I think your brain was saying it's going to be up close. But you know that you want the head to fit in the frame enough
Yes.
to eat the tree.
Possibly.
So ignore this line. Sorry, I don't mean to touch.
No, please go ahead.
So ignore this line and just create another line that would be proportional to the head that you're going to create. So make the head first, and then you can make the neck smaller
Okay.
instead of the. You could commit, right? you could commit, but I don't.
Oh boy.
You want to stick to your vision.
Can I start over?
You can. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that's.
I'm gonna start with the face. So, I'm gonna look at the reference picture that I have on my phone, and then just not look at the paper while I'm doing it. So, this is ASMR.
It is.
And I'm drawing a giraffe's face.
I think we need to put the microphone on her down this way, so it's just
So you can hear it.
you can just hear that.
Okay, all right. So I have the. So I'm gonna like go up this way, and this is the mouth. Okay, and this is like the rest of the face. Kind of looks like a llama.
Yay!
And I'm gonna go up this way towards the horns. Are those horns?
I think
They could be horns.
there's probably a scientific word for
I'm
it.
gonna go around this way because that's like the tip of the horn, and I'm gonna go this way, and then the ear is coming out this way, and then
This is so fascinating.
I'm gonna go.
This is why I like
I'm gonna go down, and this is the neck, and I'm gonna just spread it out this way. I mean, that kind of.
I think that deserves some applause.
Can you tell that's an animal? Thank you.
Yes. See?
Okay, and then the other neck area is gonna kind of just go down this way, and just gonna bring it down this way. I feel like I'm like Bob Ross. Happy accidents, everybody. There are no accidents. Also Kung Fu Panda. Okay, so I got this is a horn. Just gonna, and then this is the ear, and then he has another ear in the back. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Okay, and this is the eye. All right, okay.
I'm so proud of you.
And then this. What's funny is that Lexi over here, she's actually an artist. She actually can paint and draw
What?
great things. So I don't know what she's giggling about back there. Okay, I think I'm gonna watercolor now.
Yay!
I see what you're doing, and I already hate it because that's not what we planned, and it looks great. JP, please look at this.
Wow.
That's a jellyfish.
Oh my gosh.
Jellyfish.
That's a jellyfish. Okay, I'm gonna start with the spots, which is gonna be, or should I do like this, the fur color, like the color underneath, and then the spots on the top?
I'd recommend the lightest color first, and then you can build your way to the darkest color.
Okay, so do I just press this down as I'm like
So kind of like squeezing it, and then you kind of
Okay.
like, just get a feel for the water to come out, and then you like don't like be generous, because you really want to get that pigment mix.
Okay.
I really should have like a splish on the watercolor.
I wouldn't know. Maybe.
It's
Okay.
something I learned recently. Like some artists do that, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So again, I'm always learning.
We're always learning.
And then just go with the vibes. I think that's the part Bob Ross would,
Yes.
encourage you to. Just
Yeah.
Happy accidents. Did you know there's a Bob Ross grave?
Yeah,
here?
I visited it.
No way.
Yes, I have.
What's it like?
It's like a little grave, and there's a lot of like paintbrushes and like artist palettes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
flowers.
wow.
It's really cute.
I wonder what they do with that. Like,
I don't know. It wasn't like overwhelmed with it. Like it was like I wouldn't say like a small amount, but
I think I just didn't realize Bob Ross was actually from Florida. And I think I was more, because I was just on Google Maps one day trying to look at stuff, and I was like, does that actually say Bob Ross grave? Like actually
it
pinned?
is.
And I realized, wait a minute, I don't think I know this man at all. Are we fans if we don't know where he was from?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know a lot of my favorite artists were buried. So it's not like I don't think we need to know where they're resting. Hey,
Gotta pay respects, you know.
yeah, for sure. Fire.
Yes. There you go.
Miguel, approval? Thumbs up. Thank you.
Just thumbs up.
Okay, so you gave me this to like.
Yeah, if you want to clean out the color, I usually do it on here too, but I just gave you an option.
Thank you.
Please.
I'm gonna go with green for like the little tree. Guys, she's not doing a jellyfish, by the way.
I so am.
She's doing a jellyfish, but like a humanoid, higher creature type of mythical being.
Very consistent with our theme.
Right.
Gotta stay in theme.
Actually, that's a great question. Where can people buy this?
You can actually buy it on Amazon. Actually, you can buy it anywhere that sells books, so online. There we do also sell it on Ingram Spark, which is our actual distributor for the books. That's another print-on-demand service. But you can go on studiowalkout.com, and we have direct links to purchasing our books there. So as of this time, we don't have like our own copies to just give. We're currently just on print-on-demand for our book.
Awesome. And all that will be in the description or on the screen if you were interested. Okay, brown. Is this brown?
I think that's. Let me clean it up for you. I think that's like a burnt sienna. I gotta clean these. I think that's more of the brown you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, it looks brown to me.
Sometimes you can let's try it and see if the color will work.
I'm sure it will. Because there's no going back. Hey, this do be looking like a giraffe.
Yes. I thought it was great already. So now you're just adding like finishing touches to it.
Thank you very much.
And does it bring you joy?
Oh.
That you're making your favorite animal right now.
Ecstatic.
Yes.
I've never felt this way before.
A little monkey on top of it.
Oh my gosh, yes. I am ready for level 2, which is added a monkey on top of the... I've come to realize that the patterns are not like circles. I mean, there's no consistency to the type of patterns that giraffes have, but they're more pointy-esque than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
They're like square-ish, triangle-ish.
I look at it that it's a shape defined by the other, you know? So so right now you already have certain spots.
Yeah.
Just create another shape around that rather than forcing it to be a complete circle. And it's more organic like that.
Yeah.
I love giving unsolicited advice.
I welcome it. I'm getting advice from an award-winning illustrator, and I'm saying that now because it's gonna happen eventually. So, what else? Do you have any other hobbies when you find yourself not doing art?
Ooh.
Do you dance? Do you sing? Do you cook?
Okay, so more artsy things.
Well, do you run? Because your husband runs. Do you run with him?
It is I actually asked him, can we run, maybe a mile?
Yeah.
And actually last year he signed me up for a 10-mile run.
Whoa.
In DC at the Cherry Blossom.
Beautiful.
Race.
Yeah.
And I didn't even prepare for that. I just accepted we're going there and we're gonna do it. And
how'd it go?
It went really well. Actually, I really honestly think I felt good about it because I was running with my husband and I did feel bad. He was matching my pace. He absolutely could have obliterated everybody in that 10-mile, but he really was there for me, and I think that's what's most important is that you do it with your loved one.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I became very confident after that if I can do a 10-mile, I don't see how no one else can. Like, you can run, you can move your legs and to get where you gotta go, you know. And I think as I get older, I have to acknowledge that our bodies are going to start breaking on us, and it's about.
I can tell you that that's actually what happens when you get older.
And I think what I am now trying to be appreciative of. We're still young enough to create a routine to maintain healthier habits.
Lifestyle, yeah.
Yes. So I think running has become my other outlet now.
Really? Nice. Hey. There you go.
So like we had before.
Things are always better when you're sharing it with someone else. Okay. Hey. We're doing great. You're doing great?
We're doing great.
That's, oh my gosh. How many minutes in are we, by the way?
You are about at 15 minutes.
We can keep going.
We will keep going.
It's totally up to you.
We gotta create your vision.
You're the master of your own fate.
Wow.
Exactly.
Look at that. The eyes, they have a lot of eyelashes. So I'm just gonna like do this little thing here and just, that is not as black as I thought it was.
Would you consider art as a hobby for you, or other?
Sorry, it just I wasn't planning for this, but it's what happens. Yes. What's your question?
Because you said photo and film is mostly your focus.
Yes.
Right? So, would there be a hobby that's not art related?
I watch movies.
Okay.
So, movies are art, but I'm not making it. So I guess I love watching movies. Like, that's one of the things that I always just do. Last year I saw over like 70 movies. The year before that I saw like 100.
That's incredible.
Like I love consuming art, specifically like movies. And they don't all have to be great. Like I'm all good watching a bad movie. But as long as I'm sitting down, especially when I'm sharing it with someone, or like Lexi, we're just watching something together. I love that. It's a vibe. But besides that, what other hobbies do I have? I've tried reading. Concept. I want to emphasize on the trying. But I also have been. But this is also art. Writing. I've tried writing a novel, which want to make a graphic novel eventually. So I guess, but I don't know. I don't know if I do non-art things. I want to try and do a marathon this or next year.
Yeah.
Keyword on try.
And that's important.
That's important. What was that?
I was doing the Yoda.
Yeah. There is no do, just
try.
there is no try, just do, or whatever. Yeah. Yes. It'll happen. I don't know where else to go with this. I guess that's the inside of the ear.
I'm curious if you could.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what is your vision? If you can like verbally explain.
I'm trying to add the details of the face. Like the nose, the mouth, the little dots that it has on the top there.
Like you want it to actually be able to identify that's a mouth, that's an eye, that's an
I
ear.
guess so. Yeah. That's what I'm trying or doing. And you know what? I'm going to work on the background now.
Yay! There you go.
That's just it's so unfair. It's fine. It's not a competition.
It's
not. And no one's making it to be either.
I would say though that's partly why I started doing art, because I had
Competing
that,
against
I
your
had
brother.
against my brother, but
Yeah.
I do believe like jealousy, competition, all that, in a weird way, that's what gets me motivated to want to do better for myself, because I'm also in competition with myself.
Right.
So like that's my ultimate rival, is my former self.
Yeah,
Or my
I
future
understand
self.
that. Yeah. I'm always one of the things that I've always struggled with growing up, when I ever try to do videos or put myself out there, is always with consistency. Because whenever I do something and I work really hard on it, and then when I put it out there, I go, now I have to do something that's better than that.
Yeah.
And that's usually what stops me, where it's like, I tried everything on this one and maybe this didn't work out, or whatever the reason may be, in terms of either views or comments or the kind of engagement that it got. So like, if that didn't work, why am I going to do something else? Why am I going to try harder than that? So that's something that I've been trying the past year, to just kind of get out of that mindset and just do. Like, if it makes me happy, I'm going to do it. If I'm being entertained by it myself, then that's really all that
Yes.
matters.
Yes.
So it's been a journey in that sense, and which is why I've been doing this podcast, because I have literally have clips of like in 2015 where I tried doing this thing of like where I'm interviewing artists, and I only did it a few times and just kind of stopped it. But every time I keep going back to it. So this is me committing to to this concept of like sitting down and just talking to talented people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a sun now. I'm imagining this is the Lion King now, and I'm gonna do a sun.
Is it rising or is it setting?
It is rising.
Sorry.
I was just gonna do a sun, and now I'm like, is it twilight? Is it sunset?
Those are.
I'm
That's-
impressed that it's not the corner.
Oh.
Funny. She got jokes. You need a microphone?
Yeah, we should interview her next.
How many minutes are we in?
You have about 7 minutes left.
Okay.
You can do it.
That's fun.
Well, it's like it's when you see the background, and it's like, look, I'm gonna do yellow, orangey, and then like the sky.
There you go.
So you said I'm gonna do a jellyfish, and then you went and created like a mythical creature type of humanoid looking jellyfish. How did you do that? Like, how did you go, oh, I'm gonna make a jellyfish, but I'm gonna give it a human face? You know what I mean?
Oof. Well, I kind of did the easy way. I always love the idea of combining unlike things together, or just just a mismatch of things.
Yeah.
And I always have like this vision in my mind, this just girl who is simply vibing, and the jellyfish is also added to her outfit. So I think it's more of I'm just vibing with the fact, like, with a jellyfish you can do anything. It's so hard to explain when it's visually in my mind, like, and this is years of I've always explored drawing jellyfish, drawing women, drawing and then painting, understanding how watercolor has this effect. So like right now I'm actually just testing a lot of this, because this is new paper for me actually.
Okay.
I've never tried this brand of watercolor paper, so I'm kind of using this as like a test for myself. But a lot of this is coming from like my interests and like fantastical and mythical aesthetics.
I love it,
Yeah,
and it's looking beautiful.
thank you. I'm seriously proud of your giraffe though.
Thank you.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
His name is Larry.
Larry,
Yep.
we love a Larry.
And Larry has had a long day, and he's just ready to go to sleep.
I thought he was gonna eat a tree out of the tree.
He couldn't find the tree.
Oh no.
They ran out of trees in the savannah.
Larry's not gonna be extinct, right?
No, Larry's gonna live a long life.
He's immortalized.
He's
by
gonna
by your
evolve.
art.
He's gonna evolve.
He's gonna evolve. Is this his first evolution or the second?
This is his third.
His third? Ah, okay.
He's gonna mega evolve. Yep. A higher plane of existence for Larry. I like Larry.
That makes me happy here.
Oh my god, he doesn't have hair.
Huh?
He doesn't have hair.
What do you mean?
The hair in the back.
Oh, the top. Oh, the hair on the
Okay,
back.
here we go. We're gonna add this, and then we're gonna be done.
Yes.
Are you almost done?
Yeah.
Can art really ever be done?
Mm,
That's a I guess the answer is yes, but
We'll never know, honestly. Art is always just gonna be an unanswered.
okay, I'm actually killing this.
Heck yeah. Got that texture? I do have a question we can fit in.
Yeah, what's up?
So, what are you drawn towards if you were to be like in a museum or an art gallery? What would actually make you want to walk over across the room if you see something?
I
so
think
far away?
sculptures.
Ah.
Yes, I like seeing things in like 3D and just the details. You know, depending on the sculpture, but I'm thinking like Greek sculpture specifically, like from Greece and all that stuff. Just seeing like the veins and the drapes and the eyes and the model of the face. I find that so fascinating because the process of just coming up with the idea of like doing it with the tools that they had at the time, the time that it took to make it, and just having those fine details is just insane to me. And just seeing it is just like this plane of like in the plane of 3D of like going around it and just seeing this whole is just really impressive. And I think that's something that I always look for when I always do go to a museum, if there aren't any. Not that I go often, but when I do, that's usually where I go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think last year, because of marathons, we get to go to cities, and my go-to is we have to go to a museum there.
Okay.
So, in the span of last year, we went to Philadelphia Fine Art Museum.
Sorry. I had a vision.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I was gonna add like little branches,
Ah.
but it didn't work out.
No.
Anyways, I'm gonna improvise what I just did. But you were saying about Phoenix?
No. I need to help you with this.
Oh, please help me.
Probably not use black if you want to indicate shadows. I would just go with like brown.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can always add more to it and to build up that like value. But I know it in your vision you probably see so many silhouetted like paintings, so black is always the go-to.
So what color did you say?
I would go with this one, like just like a dark color but not black.
Okay.
I always avoided black.
Thank you. You were saying.
No, you're good. What other cities?
You know what?
Where do we even go actually?
Phoenix, I think you mentioned.
Boston.
Chicago, Boston, and Philadelphia. Like, just the idea of just going to those museums and actually see art in person is incredibly important to me as an artist. Just to see things visually in real life than digitally.
Yes.
So that's only my reason for really wanting to go to museums. Because I think, you know, we live in such a digital age. You know, you're digitally tired, obviously.
Yes, I am.
So you got to make the extra effort to move those feet, take a marathon if you need to, and
And I will.
yeah.
Okay, ready? All right, so let's just show them off. This is Larry, the giraffe. Look at him.
Yeah.
You can tell that it's a giraffe, and that's all that matters. What do you think?
I love it.
Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Yes.
11. What are you talking about? Look at that hair. It's
Thank
got
you.
that like radiance.
Thank you. And please, do you just have a name?
Can you make her a name? What do you think? What's calling to
Oh
you?
boy.
Yeah, see, that's why it's hard.
I just thought of like jelly.
Jelly?
But that's so lame.
Or how about Jella?
Jella.
Jella
The jellyfish.
Yes. So this is Jella, everyone.
Look at that. It's beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. This was incredible. I've learned so much more about you, and I just found you a lot more, I guess, interesting is the word.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is that a good thing to say? I find you more interesting.
Yeah.
There's
I
depth
accept that.
to your work, and I love that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say that instead. And as well as your brother Miguel, thank you so much for being here, and JP as well. Thank you for being here, both of you. I love your work. I really can't wait to see more of it. And please let people know where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Instagram at Michelle Erin Art, and my website is also michelleerin.com.
What about your brother? Does he want to shout out? Where can they find you?
Like literally shout it out.
Come here.
You can find me at Miguel Draws on Instagram.
There you go. Thank you so much, everybody. And please make sure to comment, like, leave any. Actually, let us know who won this. Who who has the best watercolor art? Let us know. Anyone that says her might get deleted. Who knows? But we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Yay!